To understand linguistic intelligence, imagine a person for whom words are living matter. They think in full sentences, not isolated images. Silence feels boring to them because their mind is constantly creating stories, rhymes, and arguments. Such a person has an almost magical ability to find the one perfect word, the word that can wound, heal, inspire courage, or stop a conflict. They don't just speak or write. They create entire worlds in the imagination of the listener. The brightest examples of this intelligence include William Shakespeare, whose plays enriched the English language itself, Steve Jobs, whose presentations became cultural events, and masters of words like Stephen King. Logical mathematical intelligence is the mind that sees the world as a vast, perfectly ordered system. For such a person, beauty lies in a solved problem, in clarity, in understanding how everything works. They ask why, and don't stop until they find a cause and effect chain. These are natural-born scientists, brilliant programmers, insightful analysts, and strategists. Figures like Isaac Newton, who described the laws of the universe in the language of mathematics. Albert Einstein, who pushed human thought beyond the borders of known science. And Ada Lovelace, who created the world's first computer algorithm in the 19th century. All embody this form of intelligence. A person with visual-spatial intelligence is a true observer. Their thinking is made of images, forms, and lines. They can imagine an object from every angle, play out routes in their mind, and see the finished picture long before picking up a brush. They don't need words to understand. They see. Architects, designers, artists, and pilots live in the 3D world of their imagination. Think of Leonardo da Vinci, whose sketches and inventions were centuries ahead of their time. Antoni Gaudí, who turned architecture into sculpture. And James Cameron, who builds entire visual universes in his films with breathtaking precision. For some people, the mind lives not only in the head but in the body. People with bodily-kinesthetic intelligence think through movement. Their hands remember what their brain can't explain. They learn through action, touch, and motion. These are athletes, dancers, surgeons, and craftsmen. People whose intelligence is expressed through precise flowing movement. Bruce Lee didn't just practice martial arts. He created a philosophy of motion and mastery of the body. Isadora Duncan, the founder of modern dance, turned spontaneous movement into high art. For someone with musical intelligence, the world is a symphony. They don't just hear notes, they hear the emotions behind them. Their mind is like a sensitive tuning fork that catches the slightest dissonance. Even without formal training, they're drawn to melody, rhythm, or the sound of birdsong. These are composers, musicians, DJs, anyone who hears the music of life. Examples include Mozart, whose memory for complex symphonies seemed otherworldly. Beethoven, who composed timeless masterpieces even as he lost his hearing. And Freddie Mercury, whose voice was a unique instrument of pure emotion and power. Some people are emotional antennas, masters of interpersonal intelligence. They sense others' moods, intentions, and needs almost instantly. They don't need words. They read body language, tone, and eyes. Their superpower is empathy. They can connect with anyone, resolve conflicts, and thrive in social harmony. These are psychologists, teachers, diplomats, the ones who lead by understanding hearts. Think of Mahatma Gandhi, who felt the collective hopes of millions and led through peace, and Carl Rogers, whose humanistic psychology was built entirely on deep empathy. A person with intrapersonal intelligence is a silent explorer of the soul. They know their strengths and weaknesses, motives, and desires. They don't drift with the current. They have an inner compass guided by their values. These are philosophers, mentors, and seekers of truth. Their power lies in self-knowledge, which gives them clarity and inner strength. Examples include Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor whose meditations became a timeless guide to self-understanding, and in modern times, Eckhart Tolle, whose teachings about the power of the present moment have helped millions find inner peace. Finally, there's the intelligence of the explorer, the naturalist mind. Such a person sees the world as an endless collection of living forms and patterns. They notice subtle differences between species, stones, and skies. Nature is their true home. These are biologists, geologists, farmers, astronomers, anyone attuned to the natural world. Charles Darwin, whose attention to small variations led to the theory of evolution, and Jane Goodall, who revealed the complex emotional world of chimpanzees, both exemplify this type of intelligence. So, what kind of mind do you have? Maybe you're a born organizer with logical strength, or a sensitive friend with high emotional intelligence. Maybe you think in images like a designer or artist. There's no single type of mind. Your uniqueness lies in the combination of these intelligences within you. Explore them, develop them, because genius is born from their fusion. Thank you for watching till the end. I'd really appreciate it if you liked this video and subscribed to the channel. And tell me in the comments, which type of intelligence do you see in yourself?